does sound really cool. I don't know what about it makes it sound so cool, but it's like powerful. Hello gamers, welcome to 5 Underrated Guns Part 4. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, drop a sub and a like, because honestly I'm really enjoying it too. It basically lets me show you guys some guns that I actually enjoy and I think need a little bit more use. Let's start off with the first one. This is probably the least used FAL, and I think it's honestly a really good one. It's the FAL Para Shorty. If you haven't given this one a go and you have it unlocked, I don't really recommend you buy it early or anything. It is a little bit annoying to use. Immediately died off spawn. This thing, it shoots very fast, same as the other FALs. It does really high damage and very high minimum damage, like considering it's a PDW. And honestly, the reloads plus the movement makes this thing just it's a joy to use this thing. All right, since the round ended, let's look at some stats. It does 60 to 120 stud damage ranges. Not really the best, but it does do 40 damage, which means it can probably 2-hit to the head to like 75 studs, 3-hit anywhere on the body to like 85 studs or something. And at 120 studs, this thing can still 4-hit as long as you hit at least one torso. And it has the 45 conversion, which allows it to do 50 to 18, but it can only do 50 to 15 studs. So basically you can 2-hit to the limbs, but not that far, so you're probably never gonna do that. 5.56 conversion is alright. I think it probably just makes your recoil lower and gives you a bigger mag, but I don't really think that's that good. It still keeps its torso multi and it does 37 damage, but it does 21 min, which it's not really good when it did 24 before. Holo points are almost useful but not useful because they make it do 48, so not really good. Armor piercing is like you lose a lot of 3 hits, so I don't really recommend it. But other than that, this thing is bonkers. It comes with a nice FAL alt aim. It has an insanely quick reload time, a lot of vertical climb, but it makes it really fun to use. I like guns that have a lot of recoil like this. It makes them just like feel more powerful, and this thing no doubt is really powerful. I'm just gonna go off with it for a second. What? No, I missed that multi because I just suck at the game. Alright, but we have 5 guns to go through, so let's just skip past this one. We'll keep it as my primary because the next one is a secondary. It's the M9. You're probably like, what the heck? But this thing can 3-hit to like 45 studs. It has a torso multi and it has a good headshot multi, which I think maybe it can 4-hit to the head all ranges. Its damage like multis are insane. Like most pistols don't have a torso multi. The Glock 17 does, but this is one of the few that does. Glock 17 has the same multis. People always are like, the Glock 17, way better than the M9, but the M9 is still really good. Honestly, this might be a good pistol even if you're a high-ranked player. Like, people don't understand that. Wow, I'm surprised I actually got a kill there. Trivia that no one's gonna care about for my channel. This is actually the first video of Phantom Forces that I made that's still on my channel because a couple of the videos are unlisted. It's like one video though, and it's not even like me, none of them are actually just me playing. This is my first gun review video, and that's when I really started making Phantom Forces videos. Oh, these guys got outplayed. Yeah, it doesn't do a million damage in LRC, but honestly, it kind of goes, dude. It hits harder than the Glock 17 does in CQC. It doesn't make a difference in hits to kill, and this is not the effective range of it, but I'm still killing people somehow. But if you don't want to farm up for like an extended mag or anything and you just want a little bit more power in your pistol and maintaining like some really good recoil, this thing is really good, especially, you know, if you're rank 0 and I don't know, maybe you don't like the Glock 17. I don't like the Glock 17 irons, and I really like the iron for this one. Oh, that looks so sick, but I ghost hit market him at the end. Then this is a pistol for you, dude. People, the reason is like people sometimes give the Glock 17 a lot of hate. I've seen other people like denying Ryder's the CEO of it, and he kind of like made people think about that for a second and maybe reconsider the Glock, but nobody's been reconsidering the M9. People are just like, the M9 is the starter pistol, it sucks. And even in my video, I didn't really give it enough credit because I was like, well, it can't 3-hit that far, but a lot of the pistols can't even 3-hit. Like, I really like the 5.7, and the 5.7 has to hit all torso shots to be able to 3-hit in CQC. And it does like a full 7 more damage in CQC. Dude, I'm going off. Maybe I should just main this pistol now. It would be really funny if I just did that after this video. This pistol's so good. Anyways, this gives you a pretty comprehensive look at this gun. Next up is the Groza 4. You're probably like, this gun's a piece of garbage. It only has a 20 round mag. Psych, it has a 30 round mag now. The reason that this is underrated is because before people were like, this thing sucks, it's terrible. And before it sucked and it was terrible, but it got a buff. So basically it had an extended mag, and now the extended mag is just there with no downsides. This guy said that the G3 was really good in the chat. That's the first time I've seen like anyone using the G3. The Groza 4 is not going to be good on this map. In CQC it's going to be good, but a lot of this map has like these super far hallway fights. And what this gun is really good for is like being able to 3-hit pretty effectively, 2-hit to the head, having a suppressor, which makes it really stealthy. And now it actually has some stuff over the AS Val, because the AS Val is also integrally suppressed and is kind of better in a lot of ways. But at least this gun has the same magazine capacity as the AS Val with the extended mag, and it doesn't have the stupid downgrade of your reserve ammo, plus it does more damage, so it can 2-hit to the head. The AS Val can't do that. But at the end of the day, the AS Val is obviously still going to be better than this gun. I just think that like nobody's been talking about like the buff. Somebody just decides, like Oscar decides to make a video on it or something. Honestly, this gun's really sick now. It does sound really cool. I don't know what about it makes it sound so cool, but it's like it sounds like a powerful suppressed gun, which makes no sense. Powerful. Next up is a PDW. It's the L2A3. I think, nah, maybe I made a review video on this. Did I? Yeah, I did. Fun fact, the L2A3 review was one of the last like voiceover review videos that I did. That video has like 900 views now. It didn't at the time, but for some reason it got some views. This gun has no torso multi and does 36 to 24. The muzzle velocity isn't that good. It doesn't shoot that fast, but something about this gun just makes it really strong. And I'm not even talking about the 45 conversion, which is also really good. The 45 conversion has gotten a little bit of press. You know, the 45 conversion people know about, but people don't like just talk about the default gun as being anything too special. This thing is just like, it feels very accurate to me. In fact, I might use it over the M3A1 at this point, because wow, okay, really is worth like a go. If you haven't used it before, try it. I think also it's got like insanely accurate hip fire. Like that's hip firing from that far away. Let's try with prone. If you see that, this is with nothing. It's like a folding grip. This is like nothing relating to hip fire. Plus it does do 36 damage, dude, in CQC. Like, I don't know, it's really good. I only see like low rank players using this. I don't really see people using it at a high rank. So yeah, if you want to see a video about this gun, leave a comment. I don't think I will, because this is a pretty easy to use gun. Last up is one that I talked about pretty recently, so I'm not going to go super far into this one, but we can talk about it for a bit. It's the MC51 SD, and this is a really nice thing because it's like a battle rifle, but it's a carbine at the same time, and it's integrally suppressed. It can actually 2-hit to the torso, but you have to hit 2 torsos, and it doesn't do it that far. Only 20 studs, which is like nothing. So you're probably never going to 2-hit torso, but it can 4-hit all ranges, which is not really that good, considering that the L2A3 can almost do that, and it's like kind of just easier to use. Right there, if I had hit torsos, I probably would have 2-hit, but I don't think I hit torsos. Oh my gosh. I forgot I had my M9 out. This gun's kind of sick because it sounds a bit like the K7, but it shoots a bit slower and it sounds a little bit more powerful. Not as powerful as the Groza 4. Actually, in reality, it's more powerful than the Groza 4, which is kind of ironic. You can also take off the suppressor, but I wouldn't recommend it because this thing is way cooler sounding. And like, what is even the point of using this gun if you're not going to use the suppressor on it, you know? There you have it, another 5 underrated guns. Comment, what guns do you think are underrated? What do you think about these guns? And how are you enjoying the videos? Also, what guns do you want me to do reviews on? And I wasn't looking, and that guy just destroyed me. And that's the end of the game. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.